Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. It's me, Dry Week Attack, and today we're going to be talking about the Saltydkdan situation. It all started off on Twitter when he made a tweet saying there are not many reasons left for me to keep going, to be honest, in a quote reply to a tweet that says the Academy says that Harold and the Purple Crayon is not eligible to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Now, this is obviously him saying opinions on the movie, and it seems to be a very popular movie. It made significantly more money than Morbius, and he's obviously making a political statement of something. But it started off and led it into some drama with one of his good old buddies, Gerber, who hasn't appeared on his channel for around 85 months, which is a very troubling thing due to them being supposedly best friends and clearly very close, at least according to his fan base. Now you see, the drama continued when Gerber said stolen valor. He's never seen the masterpiece that is Harold and the Purple Crayon, and Salty replied with, Gerber, genuinely shut the fuck up. You don't fucking know me. We haven't spoken in 11 months, enough. And then Gerber said, you always jump on the bandwagon. How lame do you have to be to lie on X.com, the everything site, about watching a masterpiece? He then decided to insult JoJo, which is a very based and real, Sigma-pilled, take. And he mentioned how he quit his Saltydkdan series, have you heard about, because he was sick of Salty being absolutely unfunny. Salty managed to reply to this with, and there it is everyone, this is why Have You Heard About has been on hiatus, and he said, fuck it, why not make it public, you piece of shit, whatever man. It seems that he's very angry. The meltdown that Saltydkdan, one of the most popular streamers in the entire world to even rival Queso and iShowSpeed, seems to be going through a bit of a meltdown on Twitter, and it is going very crazy. This situation is insane. Gerber then replied with, wow, real brave to unfollow me. I would have been willing to come out together and give the fans one last Have You Heard About in Friendlock season, but you're too much of a dick to work with, so sorry to the fans who wanted more. Just blame your quote-unquote favorite streamer who barely streams. Now this was a very based and Sigma-pilled take from Gerber. However, Gerber failed to mention the fact that Salty has actually streamed within the past 3 months and Gerber hasn't. So it's a bit of an issue, honestly. You know, Saltydkdan is one of the best streamers in the world and obviously wouldn't abandon his fans for that long without any of his juicy content. Now you see, Saltydkdan replied to that tweet with quote-unquote, fans, grow the fuck up, you spineless worm. He seems to be very mad and angry at Gerber, or also known as the real Gerber baby, also known as @Gerbertron16, who posted 4 hours ago with the post that I read earlier. Now you see, it's very understandable and very valid for the strongest, most powerful streamer in the world versus the most powerful streamer of today to actually, you know, mention the fact that his fans are, you know, awful. They're terrible. They don't actually care about Saltydkdan. And of course, this resulted in Salty continuing the crash out by saying, wasn't really ready for the Gerber public meltdown, but here we are, I guess. It seems to be a very dire situation. I wasn't really sure if the situation would continue past that. However, he managed to get some beautiful art from someone on Twitter. Now, he said in a quote tweet to this art, somehow all of my anger at Gerber has subsided thinking about the conceptual baby I would give birth to at his side. Mal, this art is truly beautiful. I apologize for how hard I originally came at you earlier today at Gerbertron. Friendship is friendship is magic, and love and friendship is so important in these times. The real Gerber baby on Twitter replied with, Mal does what she does best, bringing people together through Mpreg. I'm still feeling a lot, but I want to work through this. Maybe Saltydkdan and I can get together as friends and watch a little movie known as Harold the Purple Crayon. Now, this is a very nice ending to the situation, but the situation was indeed crazy. A lot of shots were fired on both sides, and it was very insane and crazy, and I didn't expect anything to happen. Unfortunately, the battle of the strongest streamer of yesterday versus the strongest streamer of tomorrow truly did end in a battle of wits, which resulted in SaltydkDan finally posting his review of Harold and the Purple Crayon, and he gave it the IGN standard 10 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching the video, and thank you for understanding the situation. Make sure to smash that like button and fuck that subscribe button, and I'll make another video about how SaltydkDan fuck my life, bro.